And we're live. Okay. Good evening. I'm late because I was distracted, and technically there are no updates about editing because of conventions. So that was the update of the week. So let's focus on the penny today. I actually don't have much to share, so feel free to share whatever, and if it's something appropriate for the channel, then I can respond to it. Whew, I'm already stuck on the title. Well, I didn't get any trouble with this sweets, and there was cream inside. Of course, I only took half of it and spread it over a few days, so that's why. Yeah, that's why it was very delicious, and the service was also great. Right, so focus. What am I doing? I'm first going to hydrate. Then I'm going to put away my keyboard. Gonna move my screen closer so I can easily draw. And then I'm gonna get a sketch layer. Then I'm gonna save. My mind is still not at ease. But just a few more days until my vacation. So hopefully that helps. I plan to do a lot of 3D printing. And when I'm 3D printing, I can't stream, so I will do other things. Maybe I'll record a few things and post that as a video on YouTube later. The store I went to, it's not, it is a franchise, so there are more stores, but not that much. So I can still consider this a small business. Yeah, the doll fair was fine. There's not much to say. There was a lot of experience, a lot of impulses, a lot of things I saw. Got quite some goods from a friend that I will show on a stream. And got information about another doll fair, which is more for regular size dolls, which might be more my target audience than the doll fair in my city. This should be a bit big. Because the Epic Doll Fair is really for a few BJD sizes, and my doll eyes and other doll wigs are more regular size dolls. So maybe that the other doll fair might be more my target audience. And it's in Rijswijk, which I frequent a lot, so it's not like we don't know the venue. I have been quite negative today, so I want to try and be positive. Pen needs to be slightly smaller, slightly. But it's very clear that I'm looking forward to my vacation. I had my annual review at work today, and they were like, "What are you looking forward to?" And I was like, "My vacation." Okay, when is your vacation? In 2 days. Yep, I can understand you're looking forward to your vacation. Any wild plans? Just gonna stay at home, be creative, have the fantasy fest, clean up my studio. Okay, now I need to make this tin can, and I can barely draw cars, let alone tin cans that look like cars. Let's see. I can barely see what I'm doing, so I'm gonna do this in a different color. Yeah, I'm not really convinced about the comic name just yet, but I'll let it, well, boil. It's technically about pastry, so I let it bake. I don't think this was really baked. But what I liked most about the doll fair was seeing friends again. That was what I liked best. This doesn't make sense. Still doesn't make sense. And maybe, and that's just an idea I had while I was waiting for the OBS update to finish. Maybe I'll make a new costume for VTuber Penny, like a holidays outfit. Not sure just yet. I mean, it does take a while, and I have a lot of other things, like finishing a book, for example. That is quite important. So the priority is my book and 3D printing project. That is my priority. And if I have time left, then I can do other things. Oh, I have also the priority cleaning up. I only have 2 weeks of holiday, which is actually never enough. I actually need 3 weeks, but I can't take 3 weeks because I don't have enough days off unless I buy extra days off. And there's a lot of events I want to go next year, so I might actually have to do that. But we'll see how far we go. I mean, 4 days are technically convention stuff, packing, convention, and cleaning up. And I still have to plan my next year early vacation. Usually I take one around my birthday. And I try to combine it with other things. Usually I did it with the Dutch Comic Con, but I'm not going there anymore for reasons, lots of reasons. No, that's a bit wonky. So is this part. And I had to do an obligated course for work today. And because I'm trying to be more positive, you had to have a 60% on all 3 parts. And I had a 70, an 80, and a 100%. Will it result in more pay or whatever? No, but it is something I need because there's a new system coming online. So it is something you just have to pass in order to keep on working. Oh, I hate drawing hands from this side. It's just so tricky. Wait, that's not how cars look. And I also have a little bit of a holiday vacation at the end of the year. And then too, I'll just be staying at home. There are a lot of people asking me, why don't you go on a holiday to a different place, to a different country? Well, to be honest, I'm not much of a traveler. I don't mind staying home. There's plenty of things to do at home. And when I take a holiday to another place, you have to pack things. And when you get back, you have to wash it all. So you have about 3 weeks of laundry. I already have way too much laundry. Yeah, I'm a big fan of staycations. I have everything near. I mean, I won't have to pack my art supplies. Oh, this hand is way too small. You don't have to go do things because you're in a foreign country, because if you don't do anything, you're wasting money or whatever. If you're somewhere out there, you have to do things. I'll just hide the hand slightly. It's currently raining and I really like the sound of falling rain. I did put my heater on, my little space heater, because it is slightly cold up here, but I can technically turn it off again. I'll just wait a little moment. Oh, that hand looks even worse. Lines are way too thick. Yeah, hands are the bane of every artist. So yeah, I'm not much of a holiday person. Staycations are fine by me. How about this? Need to check something. For me, a vacation is actually just not having to set my alarm clock. Need to get back to Twitch. I have a very good internal alarm clock. I mean, the reason why I overslept last time, but wasn't late for work, was because I could work from home and woke up 3 minutes before my shift started. And because I'm lazy and barely shut down my computer, I just had to open it, log in, and I was present. I wasn't really that awake, by the way, but I was present. If I do have a video call, I do have a few tricks to appear fully dressed. I mean, I have a vest near, and I just put on the vest and close it. Okay, and I can delete quite a few of that wonky arm. I'm not very good at drawing 4-pointed stars. If I usually go to a different place, it's because someone else invited me, or it's a company outing. I haven't been able to put a VTuber up for a video call, considering it's a different computer, but I would get away with it. At least it depends on the meeting. If it's just a team meeting, I mean, there was during the whole COVID period, I tried to dress up each time we had a meeting just to keep the joy and fun in there. So I've had a meeting in my onesie, and it was a Pokemon onesie. I had one with blinking headphones on, silly hats. I could have done a wig, by the way, but I haven't done a wig. But I have a very kind job that allows us. I'm even allowed to go to my work in my onesie one day. But if I'll do that, I'll probably be very careful when to dress up. I mean, if there are going to be newspapers or big wigs, then it might not be the best idea. So maybe something like horrible Christmas sweater day. Yeah, we don't do virtual meetings anymore. We do them in person now. At least unless you're there's something why a reason why you can't attend it. I mean, when I had my latest COVID infection, that would have been a reason to attend it virtually. I haven't been able to find a VTuber option in my team server, and to be honest, not something I'm interested in for the coming 2 weeks. I'd rather not start it up because I'm having a vacation or a staycation or whatever you want to call it. I'm not at work. I don't have to cycle through the bad weather. Also, another perk, public transportation to one of the locations is down during my staycation, but it should be up and running again when I have to start working again. But the first few times you'll see the 3D printer printing is probably because I'm working on my novel. I mean, I don't want to, at this point, I don't want to stream more than I usually do. But because Fantasy Fest is part of it, I might do a stream another day. I have no idea what to do for my 7th novel. At least for the cover. I mean, I just finished the 6th novel. I still have to do interior art, but no, I'm already thinking about the cover of the 7th novel. And when the 7th novel is published, it probably won't be a novel every year. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but realistically, that would mean writing a novel in a few months, having it edited in a few months, and doing the artwork in a few months. And while I am talented, I am not able to do that much in such a short time. And give quality, by the way. So it should, I think, once every 2 years, maybe. I usually work on a couple of things at the same time, so. Okay, and Smelchan is just behind here. the triangle quality, speed, low cost, and you can pick only 2. And by the looks of it, I might actually be able to finish one book 1 year after book 7, because that's legacy, which means it's a couple of short stories. And I've written most of the short stories. And with the short stories, I just put in as many as I think this is a nice thickness of a book. So not all the short stories I've written will appear in that same compilation novel. Stories are mostly after eternity. There are a couple of stories during eternity, and a few legacy stories will move to the Yami novel, because it makes more sense to put it in the Yami novel. So the Yami novel will have a few parts, sections, time jumps. But it makes more sense to include them. Otherwise, you would have Yami information in the legacy part, and then you would have to read 2 books just to get what's going on, and nah. Of course, some people would do that because that means more money, but I'm not like that. It makes more sense to include them. Yeah, Smelchan is not very present in this comic, but hey, it happens. How about that for this comic? I'm moving my signature to this one. Okay, meanwhile, I found a title, which is a proverb, which is always nice to have proverbs. And that was Koek naar geld. Cheap things are usually not better quality. He doesn't like it when I do that. Lock it and color it. It's strange. When I use the fill bucket, I usually just use my mouse to color. Somehow using it to color is too straining on my arm. I've also managed to piece together my disaster stream. Turns out it was recorded in 3 pieces. So I put that together, cut out the empty parts that just had the blue wavy background. And turned it into a video and used last week's Penny's expression. Oh no, not last week. Halloween Penny's expression as a cover. So to make it a bit interesting. Wonder how far it is with uploading, by the way. It said it needed about an hour to upload. No, it's already finished. Mooi. It's planned on December 3rd. So you'll see it on YouTube. My latest stream that was uploaded was 22nd of November. Even received a like of it. Let's see. I think this is too orange for Penny. It's just a bit too orange, slightly too orange. And now it's just slightly too light. I mean, I could write down the hex code of the colors, but and at least I'm supporting a small company which has about 2 or 3 stores, not stories. Just one more day of work. Why, yes, I am looking forward to my vacation. I'm currently using my pen tablet to color, and it is straining on my arms, so I don't really like doing that, but I kind of need to switch for details a lot at the moment. I hope you have fun at your big trip. I won't be mentioning where or who you are because, people might think, oh, why? Let's break in, and we don't like break-ins. Missed part of the hair. Well, I'll do that after I'm done coloring this part. And we've got the little yellow car. It's a bit more orangey. always thought that the car from the advertisement was just decoration, but no, it's a cookie holder, canister, whatever, a cookie can in the shape of a little Fiat, a little car. There were a few colors. I could pick red, white, dark blue, and yellow. And the dark blue, I was like, that's a bit dreary. I want something cheerful, hence why I picked the yellow one. Way more fun. I was very tempted to eat it all in one sitting. I believe they were called cannolis. Okay, and now we're gonna decorate the cannolis. If I remember the name correctly, by the way. And a vanilla one. If you have money to spare, money to splurge, I can recommend. Of course, you guys want to know which place you can get the cute little car with the cute little dessert in it. It's called Macaron in Nieuwegein. And they have, I believe, in Amsterdam as well. Lovely lady working there. Took time to help me, to assist me, was very patient. I had noticed that differently at some places. And if you treat me like a person, you get a shout out. Okay, I think this is all the coloring. Except the arrow. I'm gonna give it a bit grayish. You know me. Local businesses get their attention from me. It's just I would love to get it already for a gift for someone else. But I want it to be fresh, so it's gonna need a little. I need to be a little bit patient. And I mean, it's free advertisement for them, so I doubt they mind. I mean, just for only once, someone was ungrateful for the free advertisement I gave them. Gave them advertisement. Their event was a success. Oh, I missed a little bit over here. And I jokingly said, "Ha, must have been the comic." And of course, I made it very clear I was joking. But then the response was, "Nah, we did all the promotion for it. So it wasn't because of our promotion only." And I was like, it probably was, but you could have been more graceful about it, because now you're sounding very ungrateful. I mean, I could have done nothing, and then people wouldn't have known about it. Okay, and I missed a spot, tiny spot. There we go. Yes, such a little spot would bother me. You wouldn't see it, but it would bother me. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me a lot. Yeah. If I do something for someone else and I don't even get a thank you, yeah, that bothers me. It's just common courtesy to just say thank you. I always try to make very clear that I'm grateful for the things I'm given, donated, and I missed another spot. First, let's get this one ready. I'm grateful for the people who give me things. Even if it is something I might not be able to use right at the spot, I'm still grateful for it because people were thinking about me. I want to have it a cheerful. I'm going for the yellow today. So I can make it a more cream color because of pastries. Now the blooms. And then you guys can go text check. First always the balloons because I might need to make things smaller. Yeah, it's a bit big. I can make this smaller. Okay. I think I can keep the text this way, so spamming it to all the people who are not in chat. Comic is mood. I am awaiting my Dutch specialist. Okie dokie. That's also approved. Save. I am going to try and see if I can create a banner immediately, but it is a gamble. I might have to restart. Whew, we were lucky. Okay, so this part is done. Wait. I was thinking clearly last time, so it's over here now. But did I not get that part? I did not get that part. You can go over here. Maybe one day I'll make a penny calendar. But today is not that day. Sure. I know it's freeware and I'm really enjoying this freeware, but not looking into upgrading right now. It's the 14th. It's the 14th. I'm still thinking. Okay, what do we think of this? Okay, thank you, but I'm not interested in commercials and pop-ups. That's new. And while you guys tech check, I'm gonna take a tiny toilet break. Be right back. And we're back. Okay, so you still are waiting for the other ones, but they're off screen, so they can check it for themselves. So I'm first going to take a picture of my last... Oh, wait, there's a... Ooh, that's not the last one. But it is for the 3D printing project. It's one we all knew was coming. So that's the third approval. I'm now waiting for the last one. But meanwhile, I'll be starting up Clip Studio Paint. You guys should already be able to guess which one it's going to be. Oh, well, okay, this works as well. Gotta try again. Do we have a flattened image here somewhere? Flatten image. There we go. You probably can already see it of the title. Because of course shampoo is going to be made. And yep, Usagi Sailor Moon is going to be made as well, but maybe not today. First I'm doing shampoo. And the mermaid is for mermaid is also here, so I can probably gonna do that next week. And her name is Sienna. Why did I select that? Oh, then it looks like a sand dollar. I don't recognize all my markings anymore. Oh well. It's gonna be a surprise for me as well. There we go. Normal. Crop. Just to make the file size smaller. Right, first thing we're gonna do is select the two colors, lines, background. Okay, seeing you later. Thank you for joining. Ooh, what a typo. Line art, L-E-I-N art. Starting to get my own way of drawing shampoo. Of course, people have their own opinion on how she should be drawn, so they're free to make it themselves. And I can't do all the details I wished I could do. I mean, it's not like I made a secret about how to create these art pieces. I mean, I made a whole video about it so people can do it themselves. Because you know me, I don't gatekeep knowledge. I'm not going to do this little line in her hand. That would probably be too detailed. Making this slightly wider so you can actually put paint in here. I'm not turning these little balls into bells, it's just too small. people can paint little lines in it to make it look like bells. They can put gemstones on there. I believe in the animated it's just beads, so it's really raining a lot the past few weeks. I mean, it's fall, so that's to be expected, but tubular bells. Yeah. I mean, I once had her hairstyle for fun, and I had actual bells in my hair, and honestly, it drove me crazy. And this is gonna be a freebie, of course, because it's fan art. I'm gonna make the ribbon slightly bigger. I'm drawing a bit of frame. Okay. I think this is and this one's going to be a reference layer. Now we're going to do the background. Don't really get how the reference layer function works that much, but it kind of works at the moment, so more or less does save me a lot of time. But it doesn't work as great as their advertising. Might seem a bit unbalanced at the bottom, but you just have to position it right when you're pasting it on top of your final piece. I haven't been able to do that myself just yet, so I actually have no idea how that's gonna work out, but we'll see. First of all, you are going to be very low opacity, and then we're going to be putting these all off, and then we're gonna get the color, and it's probably going to be one layer again, but yeah, at least I tried then. Before I go converting, I will first save this one and do the Sailor Moon one. People are probably gonna ask if I will do the other Sailor Senshi. Well, maybe. I mean, I would love to, but time is usually the issue. I will do the coins later on, by the way, just first using this program. I will probably do the Senshi in the order of appearance. Because otherwise I would just go left and right. Okay, so this is shampoo. Let's save it. And now we're gonna save it again, but as a new file. I mean, I bet a lot of people would just love it if I would just do fan art all the time. But I rather have it more exclusive. Oh, wait, that's not doing right. I mean, I have to enjoy it myself as well. That's actually the main goal, enjoying and sharing. I'm not sure how much detail I can keep from here, so I might simplify it even more. And I believe this is the first image where I'm working with a closed eye. But I am guessing that if my 3D print files are going to be popular, it's probably only the ones with fan art. Maybe one or two of my characters will be bought once or twice, but I'm not making any illusions. I am going for the classic look, by the way. Because you have to choose something. And if I'm doing this for years or I become very popular and I can do more, then of course I can do other shapes and forms. But again, I'm not a Sailor Moon artist. And if people rather would have a little moon on the tiara, they are most welcome to paste one on top of it. But by the looks of it, I'm not going to do the hair detail. Also, if people prefer the hair wings, those little pins, feel free to paste them on. Those sleeves, you could technically turn this into Super Sailor Moon quite easily. That's why I picked basic Sailor Moon, and it's simplified, so that makes it easier to adapt. I mean, instead of the circle, you can just paste a big heart on top of it, a heart gemstone. Et voila, Super Sailor Moon. And for the back ribbon, you can actually put a piece of cardboard there, or maybe some actual ribbon. Okay, I think I have all the Sailor Moonsies. So now let's do the eyes. Or actually one eye, because there's only one eye in this image. line art is the reference layer, so that helps me with quick fill. I'm gonna put this little piece in here as well, because otherwise you'll just have to try to get rid of a tiny little piece. If you want to get it out, you can get it out yourself. Little melt tool. Less open spaces, the better. Okay. She might be looking slightly up, but that's okay. Let's first see how the conversion goes. Didn't I already convert a Sailor Moon image? Apparently not, by the way, because otherwise I would have seen it, but... Alright. Yeah, you can't really see it that well. Let me open it in here. This is also going to be a freebie. And yes, other Sailor Senshi will be made eventually one day in the future. Okay, so first we're gonna open a new page, then we're gonna get the conversion, then we're going to OBS and get my privacy bar, which is already... Oh, okay. My privacy bar was already running. Whoops. Forgot to turn it off. First we're gonna do the shampoo one. There are freebie shampoo files. A keychain or Christmas ornament, stained glass, and this standee. And we want extrude. We want this on black. I think it's black. I always forget which one it is. It was the other one. Oh, it does look nice, but it wasn't what I was looking for. Bills are nice. Fingers are actually quite nice. Shoes are nice. And as expected, the eyes are part of the hair. So that just means painting differently. Well, it's a bit of a challenge. First download it. Yay, of course. I get the feedback on this ad. Seen this multiple times. Closing ad. Oh, that works. That actually works. Convert another. Now we go to the fan art. Because shampoo gets their own folder. Because shampoo is awesome. Okay. This little moon can't be done. Is that something I can fix myself? I can make the moon slightly bigger. Maybe that's gonna work. And then the background gets colored. Then of course this doesn't look alike at all. Let's make it slightly wider. Now it should match more. Now this doesn't look, this looks kind of thin and small. This looks better, but not completely better just yet. Okay, let's see if this makes it better. Where's my frame? Where's my frame? Convert another. Okay, both moons on the shoes. I'm gonna remove this little line. It bothers me. And you can't really do anything up here because the finger and the tiara one. So you need to put a little gemstone on the tiara by hand. Otherwise I would have to make the tiara a lot bigger. But I am going to remove the stone. And maybe it gives more tiara space. And the eye was right? Yeah, the eye was right. So during my vacation I will probably trace a few of my Pokemon arts. See, the tiara looks better now. You have the two fingers. The closed fingers are just something you have to paint on, or believe they're there. But at least the tiara is something you can now decorate any way you want. These earrings, you have to decorate yourself. It's just something too fine and detailed otherwise. Okay. Now, well, I first save you because otherwise I might lose you. There we go. We're going for the coins. And let's see, I already made the bell. I have 2 variants of the bell. Doesn't work like that. Okay, fine. I know I said I wouldn't make any special coins for the fan art characters, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay, this looks fine. Oh, wait. How about I first save it? Might be something controversial. And convert another, because I have 2 versions of the bells. Which means you get 2 coins with this character. I am so generous. It has nothing to do with me not being able to choose. Okay, this looks actually quite weird. I don't even see the difference, but And I believe I have various moon symbols, so I can just do a generic moon. You get a with all characters. You get a fan art character. You get the blank one and the coin. I think with all characters, I'm going to include a blank coin and a themed one. This is just a basic moon. I have various moons, so and download. So I already made these, which saves some time. And let's get them from my downloads. There we go. I made 2 this time. So that's enough for today. I'll be sending the penny to the editor. And let's see, where is I can already delete this file. And this can end up in my collection of art sketches. I'm moving back to binders instead of loose leaf, so that makes it easier for me. And where is my little list? Why are you here? I have no idea why you're here. I'm gonna keep it for a moment. Let's see. Forever Young. How many characters do I have there? Let's sort. Wait. I have Naraku, Sushi, Mayonaka, Matsuru, Blade, Ao, Clover, Hane, Kai, and Rain. So I think I have all the 10 characters for Forever Young. Yep, 10. So that means the first week of every month. Oh, and Alaye Penny. So that's completely covered. Second week. I think that's about halfway done. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's about 3/4 done. Star signs, I have 2 done. So I kinda need to do a bit more of those. And the 4th week is mostly still undecided with a collection of coins of the both the freebies and the bought ones. Some people might consider it cheating, but for at least it's a bit easier on me, and people who like the coins don't have to buy the characters with them, so it's a bit cheaper. You don't have to buy everything just to get one of the 2 items. So I'm pretty much, I think I'm halfway down of the year, and with my upcoming staycation, of course, I'm going to do well, at least all the star signs and a few more Pokemon. I need to convert a few things. I do need to think about the 4th week, so that can be whatever I want. I want to convert a few old art pieces for it to see if that works. And I did make most of the sketches. I have my binder over here. I did make quite some sketches already, including fan art sketches, including that's quite detailed ones. I'm not sure how much that's gonna work. The star signs are all sketched, and sketching is quite easy for me. I have all the Serenade Moon characters. I have some other characters, fan art. So that's the year after is High One, Serenade Moon, and filling up the blanks. And I don't know all the fan art just yet, so... Oh, I even sketched the Chibi Moon already. Huh. Here goes my promise of following order of appearance. That's high ones, high ones. I thought I already did the high ones, but okay. More shiny moon characters. Already that camp? Oh, how nice. So you'll be seeing more sketches. Thus far I have planned 4 years of 3D printing just to see how things are going. I do apologize about that. I've been talking too much in the dry space. So first year is star signs and forever young characters mostly. Second year is high ones and Serenade Moon characters and filling blanks. Third year is other forever young characters and the Yami. And filling blanks, of course. And the 4th year is future chieftesses, Serenade Moon, the magical girl variants, including the magical guys, and the few last ones. The stained glass of Sailor Moon and Shampoo are pretty much planned in the first year. I may do other stained glasses freebies for the other years, but those are not planned yet. Because you know I can only do one thing at a time. So that's pretty much the plans. It focuses mostly on Forever Young and Serenade Moon and the star signs because star signs are easy. Maybe, perhaps, if I continues, I will also do the Eastern Zodiac, but I'm not really sure about that just yet. That's mostly animals, and I'm not really good at that yet, but hey, it will be a year on. And of course, this is not all my characters. I have plenty of characters. I mean, all my mermaid characters are not even connected, listed here. So I might do a few for mermaid, but then it's just random ones. For example, the rainbow mermaids, I can't do that. So maybe I'll do that and then make them an extra, a bonus or whatever. So that you might actually get an in-between bonus, but that's just the future. Right now I first have to do the first year. Sketching is easy, so that helps. And we'll just see what the next year brings. Maybe the 3D printing project will be an ultimate flop. And then I just make the ones I like to make myself. And then I'll try something else again. Still need to print the VTuber. I mean, the temperature is better nowadays, so. But first I'm going to do the 3D printing project. Yep, indeed. You don't know unless you try, and try, I really do. Maybe a bit too much. And at least people get 4 times 12, so let's say about 50 free items they can print in coming 4 years. And I know I won't really get that far with Pokemon. I mean, I probably won't will get till Squirtle. There's 4 each year, so that's Squirtle. And the first year, what was the Pokemon list again? National Pokédex. Won't even get to Pikachu, so let's see. Caterpie, it's better free. I probably will get till Beedrill. It's 4 a year. And Beedrill is number 15. I won't do an incomplete evolution, so I'll probably, well, mostly not incomplete evolution. So I will probably do a Pokemon I really like as the last one. I mean, that can either be a Togepi, a Lapras, a Tinkaton, Mimikyu. We'll see. Tinkaton deserves a lot more love anyway. So there might be extra freebies in between. And we'll see how things go. Anyway, this was it for today. I'm gonna upload this video on YouTube. And it will be released somewhere in April or May next year. Because I have way too much planned. If you do 2 videos a week and you sometimes stream 3 times a week, then you just get a nice backlog, and then you won't feel guilty if you miss one. So I'll be seeing you next stream. My goal is to have another stream on Thursday to have again a cleanup and stuff for my micro studio. Sunday, I'm not sure if I will be able to stream because I have my students coming over and I might get tired. And otherwise, just depending next week again. And of course, during Fantasy Fest, for obvious reasons, I won't be able to stream on the Sunday. I mean, I'll probably home around 9 or 10. So I don't really like to do stream that late. But we'll see. There's still plenty of things to see on YouTube. So I'll be seeing you I'll be trying my bow again without looking very creepy. So big smile. And bow. Still looks weird.